This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi, Chef KD, and Lindsay Anderson. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy, Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. Relief Windows. Experience. Quality Service. Catering Cajun. Creative catering from casual to corporate. Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience. Murphy Law Firm. Don't be a victim twice. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana. Veterans, Cajun meat.
Hey, I'm chewing.
Boudin Cajun meats, and you already eating.
Hey,
KD,
you ready to go tailgate and grab one of these on your way to the game? You can't beat it. Larry and Angela Dwyer sent a picture the other day. Big old platter they done bought on the way to the LSU game. So,
well,
and I kind of like this Tiger football we see this year.
You know, we've been blessed with people that furnish us food. You know, we thank God every day for them. But look, KD, you know what today is? Today is October 1st. We're filming here for this week's show. Breast cancer awareness month. And I got my pink on. I had another pink shirt, but
you look good in pink.
They're good.
You look good in pink.
I tell you what, I'm gonna try to wear as much as I can this month. This weekend,
we got the tournament coming up. We're gonna talk about in a little bit for the ladies.
Oh yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming.
We're going back and revisit our Veterans Health Foundation interview with the Mexican Gulf Outfitters just to understand what kind of amazing operation they got.
That's right. I hope we get to show a little bit of video of the day we fished all day for that shark. What kind of shark was it?
Treasure.
Treasure.
Yeah, like red.
That's it.
A treasure, really, but it's an ESF.
I understand that.
But also got a little fire coming at you. Brandy gets to do a little bit on one of my status quos, a little Bananas Foster. So we got a lot coming at you. A lot of good fishing news.
Main thing we got, Wish to Fish again.
Hey, I'm talking about
Danica Bailey Williams. The other day I said Danica Bailey. I think CT might get upset. That's Danica Bailey Williams. And her volunteer crew.
Amazing job.
You know, went back again at Island Marina. Met Miss Angie and David Stewart. They just
never stop. They just never stop.
They did hosting it. They hosted that tournament for the Nation Isles tournament. And let me tell you what, that community is so glad to be back and so glad that them are doing it. So we got a lot to cover.
All
we
of
got
these
some
marinas,
news.
if I had to pull a term and say it, it's like open arms. You take, Grand Isle, you take Lake Charles, you take Lafitte, you go down there and Miss Angie and them, everybody when they have a need, the people in Louisiana just open up their arms. You know how the old Cajun lady say that? Man, she come here, we're going to take care of you. And that's kind of the Cajun people. Y'all stay tuned now.
Got one more thing.
One more.
No, I'm not going to mention it now, but we lost a
tribute.
Super dive. We're going to do a tribute to Dr. Foster Sanders at the end of the show.
We'll be right back.
Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana. Voted Best of Louisiana Outdoors 3 years in a row.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
Ask me about my Tempur-Pedic.
Ask me how fast I fall asleep.
Why not talk to someone who's sleeping on the most highly recommended bed in America?
Ask me about staying asleep.
Tempur-Pedic owners are more satisfied than owners of any traditional mattress brand.
Ask me how it feels after 10 years.
Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America.
Ask about Tempur-Pedic at Olin's, where you always get the guaranteed low price. Olin's is the only store in Baton Rouge and Lafayette with the full line of Tempur-Pedics.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
Welcome to Paradise, Louisiana. I'm Brent Ballard with Veterans Help Foundation. I'm here with Mexican Gulf Fishing Company, here with Kevin Beach. I'm going to let him tell us a little bit about Mexican Gulf Fishing Company.
Well, I mean, a bunch of guys, you know, it started by 3 of us, me, Billy Wells, and Rimmer, and we just love what we do. I mean, honestly, we love it. We on our days off, we want to come back and come fish. You know, we started off real small, and we kept growing and growing and growing. Now we, 8 boats right now. We got 10 captains. It's been a pretty cool little ride. Not gonna lie.
That's pretty awesome. We're here for a special moment. It's September 11th, and Mexican Gulf Fishing Company invited Veterans Help Foundation down here to bring some veterans. We brought 2 out of Wyoming, 2 out of Louisiana, and I'm going to let Chase Levine here tell you a little bit of why, what they wanted to do for the veterans.
Chance Vaughn's been, a special friend of mine for a long time through high school, and growing up with him and seeing the sacrifices he's given to our country, and just the area, supporting our troops and our veterans. Since Chance was injured, shot in Iraq, and I went to see him in D.C. and being there with his family and close friends, we I felt like it was time to get Chance out on the boat, get him hooked up with some big fish, and in a humble way try to say thank you for the service that they the freedom that they give us every day to be able to do what we want to do. Mexican Gulf Fishing Company was, happy to, help us out with this. We've got accommodations for these guys, and it's made a memorable moment for these veterans, and it's a small token that we can give back to these veterans for the ultimate sacrifice. And being on the boat with them today, September 11th, it's, as an American, it's a heartfelt day. Kind of a day of remembrance and thinking what all the armed forces people, all the police officers, all the, everybody that was involved in the events that happened, just a way to give back.
And on behalf of Veterans Help Foundation, I want to personally thank all veterans for their sacrifices and service, along with all first responders. And I want to thank Mr. Kevin Beach, Mr. Chase Levine, for inviting us down here and taking care of our veterans. All right, I'm here with the 2 veterans from Wyoming. We want to give a special thanks to Hunting with Heroes out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, for sending these 2 veterans with Mexican Gulf Fishing Company. I got Peter and Mike with us. I'm going to let them talk about their experience with Mexican Gulf Fishing Company.
Hi, I'm Mike Bradford out of Casper, Wyoming. The Hunting with Heroes crew has been absolutely outstanding for me. I had 20 years in the Marine Corps, and now I'm able to take part in some of these fantastic opportunities that you guys are giving back. It is really humbling having the Veterans Foundations take care of us like this. It definitely, it definitely helps heal. So appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, Peter, I want you to tell them about the swordfish adventure that you had. Tell them about that experience.
Well, started out, got hooked up right away, and fought that guy. Got him all the way up to the boat. He did a beautiful dance for us there on the water, and started taking off back down. He was mad. He didn't want no part of that. So he ended up breaking free, unfortunately. But later on today, we ended up getting another one hooked and got it into the boat. So that was pretty amazing. And I'd also like to thank everybody out here, Hunting with Heroes out of Cheyenne. and you guys, Veterans Help Foundation, and the Mexico Gulf Fishing Company. This is pretty new. It's a very humbling experience for me as well, and being able to come down here and do this and see some appreciation coming from everybody. I mean, it's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling knowing that there's still people out there who care. So,
well, personally, we want to thank y'all for y'all's service and coming down here and joining us here in Louisiana. And I hope y'all had a wonderful time with Mexican Gulf Fishing Company. And next trip you book, you need to book it with Mexican Gulf Fishing Company. And you're watching Paradise, Louisiana.
I can't imagine a day without music. You go downtown, you can find some music. You come uptown, you can find some music. Monday night, they got music. Every night of the week, there's music somewhere. Baton Rouge is a place where it's easy to make friends, it's easy to hear some music, and it's easy to come back. We got the music, we got the food, and we got good people. So with that combination, you can't lose, right?
You ever come to Louisiana?
Hey, we've been fishing together for years as you watch the show, but I got my captain's license. I'm ready to take you out to share the kind of experience that I grew up with my family having. Give me a holler, chefkd.com. Don't tell nobody, but we gonna cook and eat pretty good on board. See you soon.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
This is Don Dubuque asking you to join me as a member of the Coastal Conservation Association. For 30 years, CCA has worked in Louisiana to conserve our incredible fisheries, making sure that our fishing is great today and for generations to come. Whether looking out for redfish and specks, eliminating gill nets, building reefs across the coast, or work at the state capitol and in D.C., CCA is doing what's best for the fish and the sport we love so much. Your $30 membership will ensure that this work and our great fishing endures well into the future. Go to ccalouisiana.com and join CCA today.
All right, Brandy says she never cooks dessert.
Okay.
It never comes out right. You've been out there putting up with all them boys today chasing them swordfish. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to make banana sausage. So I'm going to get a little stove lit. You're going to melt the butter. Now, when you start cutting the bananas, look at me. You got to learn how to cut like this when you don't look. Oh. No, you're not going to do that? You're not going to cut without looking?
I'm not cutting without looking. I like my fingers.
All 10 of them, right? All right, you're going to melt that butter. I'm going to cut the bananas. How's that?
All right. Yeah.
You go ahead and get the butter melted up. Get it going. Take a little spoon. Use the back of the spoon and just push that butter around there. So you know what they call this, right? Bananas what?
Dessert.
Bananas dessert? No. Bananas brandy.
Oh.
Huh?
That's one.
That's it. Brent said you're really sweet, so we had to get you cooking dessert. And we want to thank Brent and Brandy for putting all this together to honor the veterans this week. It was absolutely, I mean, y'all gonna see some really cool stuff today, but there you go. Now you're going. So, next thing we got to do is add a little brown sugar like you're cooking a pearly. So, here comes some brown sugar. A little bit more. That's enough?
Yeah.
Okay, enough. All right, I just want to make sure you have it. All right, now take the back of your spoon like this and just push that all in there. Hold the handle. There you go. I might have to add a little bit of water just to kind of dissolve that. Now you did get good fresh bananas, right? Ooh, listen to that. You're actually making some noise. There you go.
Yeah.
Get physical with it. Just blend it all in there. There you go. You know what? I don't think we have enough calories in there to watch this. We got a little bit more butter. There it is. All right, go ahead. You're doing good. You see those bubbles kind of getting kind of thick? Now get this other sugar in there. There you go. Perfect. You said you couldn't cook. Well, now, you know, everybody likes dessert where it doesn't have a lot of calories and all that. So we try to get rid of all the calories.
I think, no.
Is that a good idea? You don't do that?
I think we've overdid it.
Oh, really? Now watch. We're going to get rid of all of the calories and everything. You pull this right like this. Now, what you do, watch. Look at him. See him? That's all the fat disappeared. Come on, get up in here.
Oh, okay.
Take it back that spoon, stir it on around there. Woo! What? We didn't do it on the fire alarm, so we did it. How you like that? It's called cooking with fire. Wait, how y'all say it? Fire? All right, how about we put it out?
Okay, there we go.
Up. Just a little bit of vanilla. All right, now, you see how those bubbles got nice and thick? Now what you do is you take your bananas, scrape them in there. Now I already turned the fire off because you don't want, the bananas are going to cook plenty enough from all that hot sugar. All right, now blend those in there. Break nothing big, so that's good. All right, here we go. So we'll put a couple scoops of ice cream. All right, y'all ready for this? Get tight on this one. Because this is what it's all about. Ooh. All right, now, bring that over there to Mr. Gary and let him be the official taste tester. We'll get the official.
I'm not ready. Now we give it to the kid. No.
Let Chance eat it. Chance, Lord.
Wait, I gotta have one bite. I would never do that to KD. KD.
Gary made ice cream 3 times.
Oh, Brandy, you cooked that. I'm sorry, Brandy. Yeah. Let me eat one bite. That's it. I'm just. Nobody mind eating after me, huh?
Either one, sir.
In French they say, "Tamo grom, say bon." In Italian say, "Oh, that's good." Yeah. Go ahead.
Brandy, you and Brent put an awesome thing together. And guys, we're at the Fish House down in Venice, right across the marina. And all you got to do is Mexican Gulf Fishing Company or the Fish House. Go online. I promise you, the facilities, the services. You can go offshore, inshore, both of them. We were going night boat fishing, but the mosquitoes went out because we didn't quite have enough arrows to shoot all the mosquitoes and the redfish. But guys, it's an amazing place. All I can tell you, they got some guys from our part of the country that come up here. They show you a good time, some good food. We love you. We'll see you later. Good job. All right, now, tomorrow I'll fish, you cook.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave and crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine.
And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
Pause moving and storage.
We just sold our house.
Congratulations.
We have 2 weeks to move.
We'll deliver a few containers.
Our new home's not ready.
No problem. You can store things with us while you're between homes.
We might need help.
We'll refer trusted packers.
We'll be staying at my brother's.
Well, that sounds...
He has kids of his own.
Well...
5 of them.
Ma'am?
Help.
Trust us for local and long-distance moving and store at our storage centers. Pods, moving and storage, solved.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
So what are you going to do with the special transfer?
That's right.
There's just no doubt about it that this is a place where food is created differently from anywhere else in the world because it just couldn't happen anywhere else. We're a culture made up of so many different people, love of ingredients, love of cooking styles, and they all right here. At the end of the day, that's all Baton Rouge.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
Welcome to Wish to Fish. Angie Stewart with Island Marina.
David Stewart with Island Marina.
We're glad to host Wish to Fish the second time and welcome everyone.
Good morning, Captain Matt McCabe with Pro Edge Fishing Charters. Here doing one of my favorite things we love to do, donate our time to Wish to Fish Foundation.
Captain Clinton DeArmas, Getting Hooked Inshore Adventures, Wish to Fish 2018. This is my second year doing it with them and it's not going to be my last.
Calvin Duval. I'm here with Wish to Fish. This is my first time, but I'm pretty sure it won't be my last. I'm with Duval's Cajun Charters out of Delacroix, Louisiana.
I'm Captain Jim Lamarck with Circle J Charters. This is very, very enjoyable for me to take these kids fishing, and I've been doing it for I don't know how many years, more than I can count, and it's been a lot of fun.
Captain PJ McIntyre, fishing with Bubby Lamy today.
Captain Bubby Lamy, In-N-Out Charters.
Captain Mike Gallo, I'm following him to the fish.
He knows where they're at?
He knows. If he don't, I have to go somewhere else.
How many years been doing this Wish to Fish, Mike?
Actually, this is my first time captaining a boat for Wish to Fish, but I've donated my lodging for their events 3 or 4 years.
I'm Captain Dudley Vandenborg. I love to do the Wish to Fish. I look forward to it every year. It's one of the favorite things I do. Just being out there on the water with the boys and having a good time and you know, catching fish and telling fish stories and lying a little bit about how big they are when they weren't that big. But we'll have a great day. It'll be a little bit hot, but we'll do fine.
I'm Captain David Alfonso with Redfish Nation, here with Wish to Fish, and we're going to get some kids on the water and have some fun today.
Welcome to the Venetian Isles Wish to Fish event 2018, right here in the Island Marina in Lake Catherine. Getting ready to head out with a whole bunch of great kids, do a little fishing. Weather looking good, tide coming in. I'd prefer to see it fall. The water's been a little high, but I think the fish are going to be out there. Should be a great day.
Wish to fish. Fishing is my wish. I love to fish. Fishing with my brother is the wish. That's kind of didn't come off the top of my head.
Pulled up to some marsh in Lake Catherine. We've been having good success fishing tight on the marsh, close to the grass, catching some redfish. It's nice, smooth water this morning. We got some bait activity that we've been looking for. So we're going to get the kids out there, get them under a popping cork with some live shrimp, and see if we can get them on some redfish.
Hold it right tip up, baby. Hold it right tip up. There you go. That's the first one in the boat. Oh, he might make it, too.
He's going to make it.
Let's go!
That's going to be a 12-inch.
Got my. Just grab it, glove. Malik with the first fish of the day.
Yep.
Nice little speckled trout.
Good job, Malik. See, look at his big teeth.
Got some teeth in there, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, let's go get some. Got one on the other pole already. I'll do it. Open that bill.
Oh, this next redfish.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's going to keep.
Go!
What did you say?
Fishy, fishy, dash. Fishy, fishy, dash. I think that one's a bit too small.
See how he took it? He swatted.
You saw it run, Kai? Is that one big enough to keep or no? It's big enough to keep? I want to hold him. I want
Oh, you're going to hold him and take a picture?
Yeah, that's my biggest redfish. Biggest redfish I caught was like 2 inches. So this is a way big one. Yeah, this is my biggest redfish, my personal best. I fought like a monster. But I guess that is saltwater fishing overall.
You give him a kiss?
Ooh-ah.
Good job. High five.
If I could.
High five.
Woo-hoo! All right, put him in the ice chest.
Put him in the ice chest.
That's stuck a trout, huh?
That's a bass.
What?
That's a keeper.
What?
That's a bass.
What? Hey, this is my type of stuff. This is saltwater. How? How? Oh, can I mouth them?
Yep, absolutely.
Woo! Oh, I got one. Let's go.
First cast, boy.
Oh, my God. There you go. He's complaining, huh?
That's tough.
Complaining all the time, huh? Let's go, boy. Please don't be a stinger. That's a red.
That's a redfish.
Let's go. Oh, my God. It's big. Oh, my. There you go, boy. There you go. Please don't get off. It's huge. I ain't gonna complain. You ain't gonna complain. Oh, my
Pull your
God.
rod tip towards the right. Towards your right. You're
Come
on the
on.
right.
Take your time. Take your time.
There you go.
Enjoy the fight.
There you go. Pull it out.
Take your time. Just tie it up. He ain't gonna come up easy, Kai.
Come on.
He ain't gonna come up easy.
I need help.
What's that? That's a black. That's a black. That's a big
Whoa!
Yes! I gotta see that.
Tell me about it, Malachi.
I was just doubting a lot. Then he just casted it out for me. I was working it, and the big redfish just took
That's
it.
bigger than mine. I thought it was the same size. It was like a little bit bigger. That's definitely easy.
Definitely.
Who's the dream team? Who's the dream team?
I think me and that's luck. That's luck right there. The dragonfly.
Get
He hit mine.
Get him in the picture. Get stand behind him.
Good job.
Push it down. Mr. Annika Bailey-Williams, what a great group of kids you had today.
Absolutely. We would like to thank Grayson and the Son of a Saint and Sonny Lee for offering this trip. And it's actually today would be the classroom on the water, because they actually got to take a field trip, and we got to take kids out and not only put them on fish and have fun, but also it's a lot of education. You'll see through the videos that we teach them fish identification. We teach them how to pull ear bones out of fish, and talk about how wildlife and fisheries actually age the fish. And while they're out on the boats, our captains have 10+ experience, all of them. So they're actually out there learning about the wetlands, learning about the animals. So it's not just about the fun, it's also about the education.
Well, the boat I was on, beautiful weather. The black cloud is gone. We had one of them had a water spout out there and everything, but it never come close. And Danica, your sponsors right now, just growing and growing and growing. And, you know, here at Island Marina, you know, Miss Angie and David, they just bent over backwards to help you. And you got some of your mainstay. We don't even name them all too hard, but some of the great sponsors. But how about that food? I'm trying to hold my stomach in. The Canes come through
Canes
again.
did come through, and a wonderful lunch for the kids and the participants and the workers. But we have this event was actually put on by the Venetian Isle Civic and Improvement Association. So the Venetian Isle Fishing Rodeo that they put on is actually coming up this weekend. That is put on, and the proceeds from that rodeo go to Wish to Fish Louisiana. So this trip today, this event is made possible by the Venetian Isle Fishing Rodeo.
Venetian Isles Rodeo, one of the oldest around.
Yes.
It's too late if y'all want to come out this for Thursday.
That's true.
But yeah, you should have been there, because it's one of the biggest rodeos and they do a great job. This is a guy I really want to talk to. This is about I think it's my third Sons of Saints. We did one at Wrigley's a few years ago. Kids are amazing. Kids are amazing.
Thank you.
Tell us the story of Sons of Saints. A lot of people think it's got to do with the Saint football players, but it's good to carry their name. But y'all, they sons of y'all, and y'all like saints to them.
Yeah. Well, the foundation was founded by Sonny Lee. His father was actually Vivian Lee, who was a very well-known linebacker for the Saints. He died at a young age, and Sonny had a lot of male mentors that helped bring him up after his dad passed away. Including Tom Benson, rest in peace. And that's kind of where he got the idea for the program. So, once he got a shot, he decided to take in a few boys. He started small with 8 to 10, and now we're up to 90 or 100 boys. And the whole idea is to, take in these kids that don't have a father in their life and give them a positive, older male role model that, we all remember that part of our lives growing up. And so we're just trying to fill that void and expose these kids to as many experiences as we can. I mean, you saw it, I saw it today. I mean, I was in the boat with a kid that was 18 and he caught his first redfish. That's something that he's going to remember forever. SonOfASaint.org. If you have a boy that is in the New Orleans area that's fatherless, that you're interested in applying for the program, we accept boys once a year. It's towards the end of the year, so applications are probably coming in right now. SonOfASaint.org. There's information on there on how to apply for your child. There's an interview process, and just send us information. We'd love to meet them.
This might be half a show, but it was well worth it.
Thank you so much
Grayson,
for having us.
thank you for letting us be part of that. I've been with Wish for Fish because of this beauty right here. She is unbelievable. Hardest working, my heroine.
Well, I have a lot of help, that's for sure.
You do got a lot of help, and you do such a great job. Thank you for letting me be part of it.
Thank you, Mr. Gary. Thank you for all your support.
Tell them who they're watching.
Paradise, Louisiana.
Wish to Fish!
Hi, I'm John Jackson, and we always say we gather our groceries out the bayou. Whether it's freshwater, saltwater, catfish, redfish, you have tons of choices when it comes to fish in Louisiana. But when I fry fish, there's only one choice, and that's Louisiana fish fry. My new favorite, the Cajun fish fry, has the perfect amount of cornmeal, corn flour, and the perfect mix of spices that really bring the heat. Hey, if you're craving Cajun, go look for the bright red bag at your local grocers. Bring home the taste of Louisiana with Louisiana Fish Fry.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
Okay, Brett, safety and car insurance.
Never scored a safety. That's defense. But go on, please.
Yeah, defensive. That's exactly how you should drive.
There is no such thing as a defensive drive. Offense makes the drive.
Oh, I mean when you're on the road.
But it doesn't matter, home or away.
Okay, clearly I'm striking out here.
That's baseball.
Get great auto rates from Farm Bureau Insurance. Call your agent today.
Hey, welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. We got the H&H News and Tournament Report. And first thing I'm going to do, I need to do a shout out. One of our sponsors, Catering Cajun, Wayne Stabler and that crew. But I'm going to tell you something. Donnie McNulty, Lil Donnie and the crew, they took an event off my shoulders that I couldn't handle at Healing Place Church. And this is not a for-profit thing. This is for the, the heartfelt things that Louisiana Family Forum does. Gene Mills, saw your brother there with a big shout out to him from the stage. But also, Hugh Freeze, who manages their two little villages, he was there keeping the front of the house straight. When I tell you, 600 people sit down banquet.
You ought to know something
Little
about
Crystal
catering.
in China, when I tell you out the park.
How long you been catering?
37 years.
Yeah, you ought to know a little bit about it.
I know enough that I was happy.
While you doing, I was at tailgate. And do that thing, do catering does, and besides the food, you know when you sent me those cigars, huh? Them hand rolls.
Yep.
Come from the Dominican Republic. They got it. Well, I heard Donde had a bunch of them. I told his son, little Donde. He said, I tell you what. He said, I'm gonna tell Daddy, he don't smoke a whole lot of them anyway. Send you some. I thought I was gonna get 4 or 5, a whole box. Donde, little Donde.
Yeah, y'all got him covered for birthday, Christmas, New Year's.
Oh, I tell you what.
You president it up.
Yeah. My doctor ain't gonna like it, but I love it. But go ahead, we got a lot of.
We got an opportunity now. Start planning ahead as we're going into the hunting season and all, and the end of the summer. But next year, in April, there's going to be an exhibition contest in the lobby, Wildlife and Fisheries, and this is something to kind of show, all what goes on. Entry for the contest is set to be held the 17th of next year in April. It's going to be open to anybody, and it'll be open until March the 8th.
That's the taxidermy exhibit.
Right.
So we got some of the best taxidermists and people. I wonder if they're going to include wood carving and decoy carving or any other thing. So, but that's something to look forward to.
Right around the corner too.
Okay,
we got something.
right. October 11th, Wildlife and Fisheries headquarters. Feral hogs, you know how hard it is? The Feral Hog Advisory Task Force will be meeting at headquarters at 9 a.m. October 11th.
We hadn't heard a lot about Henderson lately, but old buddy James Shakespeare sent us his picture of the Henderson launch. It is open, been open since the end of August, but it is low. So when I tell you, I think you better be very careful if you're down in Henderson, because it's going to be, most of the fish will be, between the bridge. Look, he's getting ready to go, guys, just walking in. He's ready to go catch some sac-a-lait.
Right.
But also, right now, October 1st, hey, get your boats ready, because it's archery season.
All right. Squirrel and rabbit season, open October 6th, opening day, statewide private lands, and all the way through February 28th, so don't forget that. All right. As far as the news now.
A little bit of tournament side. Chad Hartzog, Lyers and Lunker, they just had their first tournament there September 30th. Hunting season going on, only had 12 boats. First place was Brock Fallon and Corey Insco, one with 853. Second, Morgan Shute with 817. The top three, Mark Moore, 782. Biggest bass of the day, 291. Team of Nick Richard, Brian Foss. Their next tournament is going to be October the 28th on the Lock 1 Canal in Pearl River. Got any contacts? If you want any contacts, your person is Chad Hartzog, 985-502-3217. We got a big shout out to our Logan Gonzalez guy, not little, but Gonzalez guy, Logan Latusa. All right, Robbie Latusa's son, winning Angler of the Year, State of Louisiana BASS Federation. That is serious, all right? Gene was up there, the water was rising 2 and 3 foot a day. He went from thinking he was into running to win the thing, to having trouble catching fish. I know Brooks Forsythe also made the team. I don't have all the results. We'll get them next time. But we got a big tournament coming up on the 13th. That's going to be out there in Lafayette. Lake Charles, Lafayette Kayak Fishing Club event. All right, it's open to the public.
Castaway, called Cajun Castaway.
Cajun Castaway.
Yeah, going again. We got another one coming up too, the Falling Tide Kayak. Will be at Cypress Cove Friday and Saturday, this coming weekend. And let us mention again, we got the ladies, the Grand Isle Ladies Fishing Rodeo be Friday and Saturday, the 5th and the
5th and the 6th.
5th, 6th. Be over there, and let me tell you what, it's an event you do not want to miss. Even if you can't
$20
fish, go there. They got their dress, they got their costumes, they got their logos. It is unbelievable. There'll be 700 women fishing with guides and everybody, but the women will be winning all the prizes. So you be out there, wear your pink, breast cancer awareness. And all the people in that whole parish should be benefiting.
Oh, it's amazing. You pick your tickets up in Bridgeside, the other end at the old Butterfly Dome. Now, kind of jumping into the local tournament scene, had 160 anglers, 80 boats this past weekend for the Jacob Dugas Memorial Tournament. Another thing that the research, all the funds raised, goes into cancer research. First place, on his birthday, Castamiliano, 1667, $5,000 first place. Second place, Santana Thiel and Chris Lagarde, 16.38. Awesome, awesome tournament. Might have a few more results next week. Now, the final of the year for the BASS, Angler of the Year. That's when you start talking about the Angler of the Year, the Elite Angler of the Year, that's the man. That's the King Daddy, Justin Lucas. He held on, came in, but let me tell you something. These Louisiana boys really did us proud. In the Angler of the Year contest, Gerald Spohr out of Gonzales was in 12th place. Greg Hatney out of Gonzales, 39th. Caleb Summerall, New Iberia, 69. Cliff Crochet from Pierre Port, 77. Robbie Lotusa, we just talked about his son, following his daddy's footsteps. Robbie was in 88. And Tyler Carrier out of Youngsville was 90.
You just love it when you see all that Ascension Bass.
Hey, buddy, I'm telling you, you get into fishing, you better pack a lunch you fish against these Ascension boys.
Yeah, the football teams are doing good, too. So what else we got, KD?
Well, we got a lot coming up when we take a break, but we got to pay for our bills, and I'm hungry, so we'll be right back in a second.
Hey y'all, it's Sam Barbera. I'm with the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Foundation. The foundation is a nonprofit that raises funds and provides support for the Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries Department. We assist with numerous projects like black bear, whooping crane, bald eagle, as well as family, youth, and women's workshops. For all of the information on the foundation, visit lawff.org. We need your support to help our wildlife and fisheries. Visit lawff.org.
Well, the reason why I would recommend him because he's trustworthy. I mean, attention and love and respect of who you are, what you are, and the purpose why you came, he honors that. Once you're with Murphy, you got a friend.
In Louisiana, our state parks are the perfect family destination. With nearly 180 miles of trails through park grounds and historic sites, you can endlessly explore nature, Try some kayaking or world-class fishing? Then find the perfect campsite or settle into a cozy cabin. Louisiana is calling, and she's using her outside voice. Plan your escape today at www.lastateparks.com.
Welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. The Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report. And KD, Toledo Bend, we ain't heard a lot from them right now, but check these pictures out right now with another lunker coming in on the lunker program. Also, this be the 4th year they're going to have that big kayak tournament at Toledo Bend. So you check out their website.
Well, they call them redfish ride the bull, so when you catch a big bass, is it ride the hog?
Ride the hog?
Yeah, you know, a big hog, a bass.
Well, I don't know where we're going to do it, but that's Toledo Bend Lake Country. Check out their website. You got a little video you say you want to talk about, and you heard something about a red tide?
Well, I saw an old post from Mike Burnett. We all know Mike, but I'm going to tell you something. You know, we talk about a red tide, and I've had the occasion to be on them a couple times. But just check this out, where you have tens of thousands of bull reds circling your boat, and everybody's hooked up.
You
Check
know,
this out.
A few years ago on Labor Day, one of our friends sent us under the Caminada Bridge, right there at Bridgeside. They were just swarming under the light. And we had another one of them. I don't know if Chris can find it, but
Buggy had called me and told me that. Hey, check out these couple pictures. You know, all these duck hunters, if you want to get your blood boiling, a beautiful sunrise, nice lab sitting there. Philip Brown, appreciate those pictures, man. That is just really, really some nice pictures. Now, back, we got the John Bernard show, but we didn't change locations, man. He's in Dulac. He's running out of T. Irv's Landing, had a couple trips, and he took Tracy and Brent Ledoux. It was Tracy's birthday present. Check out this. She gave us a really happy pose.
You ever been to T. Irv's Landing? I've never been
Never been to T. Irv's, but you know what? I bet we can find it.
I bet it is.
You know, John, he said he's going to take us brim fishing. He's probably going to tell us he's going to take us red fishing. So we just got to cash in.
Well, he ain't been doing as good on them. He was eating them brim up, but you see his bait, huh? 1/8-ounce chartreuse jig, a 3-inch Berkeley gulp, the glow and the white chartreuse. And that's a lot of the white trout are being caught right now on that same bait, you know, off the bridge in Caminada, and little different places right now in the Pontchartrain Basin. A lot of reports I'm getting that they're using. Know another bait? Mike Gallo and them are using for catching all the white trout and everything they want to do to fish and drop off in Lake Bourne. Sparkle beetle.
Good old sparkle beetle.
Yeah,
now, the second trip, these pictures when John and his guest, Ken Jones, went out. That was this past Saturday. 10 reds, sheephead, and black drum, back in by 11:30, dodging the thunderstorms.
Here's one more. Captain Craig DeGrees again at Fish and Pitcher. Mark Barker and Mary Barker organized a girls' trip. Captain Craig, last Saturday they had a blast, but lots of laughs. Girls got late start, departed around 7 a.m. Dodge rainstorm, still came in with a nice catch of reds. Let me tell you what, Mark's wife and them put things together for the ladies on the trip. They leave him out, but they always make sure to take Captain Craig DeGrees. And let me tell you what, our friend over there at Tofield, they do the same thing. If you want a ladies' day out, or you want to make a good trip and you don't want to cook, you don't want to worry about nothing, hey, you call Tofield in over them at Bourgeois Charters, and you can get taken care of. Now, look at his meal. Captain Greg DeGrees, shrimp and vegetable and ball.
Man, look, when I looked at that, I was hungry, and I decided I was going to bed without eating supper. I was just going to get, here there were all these vegetables, these fresh ball shrimp. Man, I had a bowl of Rice Krispies. I had to get up when I saw that.
Bowl of Rice Krispies. Boy, you tell poor people around there. Look, Tom LeBlanc, Cesar Garcia out of Delacroix and the Bay Gardine caught some nice trout and a few really nice reds. But let me tell you what, them boys been having it tough. But they don't stop. You know, Tom LeBlanc, retired colonel, Cesar Garcia, these are veterans. You can't keep veterans out of it. They're going to go to battle every time, boy. I tell you what, I'm so proud of them. Yeah, Tommy and Jolene Vidring, Pogues in the marsh. They're always fishing the rocks over there, you know, and Caminada and all
Trout
them.
are migrating in.
They've been behind Grand Isle. Look at these fish they caught fishing on Pogues.
Now, a buddy of mine I go to church with, Jeff Lee, I'm going to read his little story to y'all. Check out these pictures. My son, Zach Lee, the best fisherman in the world, proud papa. While fishing the marsh Saturday, he hooked a redfish. Couple of cranks, his line popped. He was very upset because he lost his brand new voodoo shrimp. He rigged up with a matrix shad, made a couple of casts, that spot no luck. Fast forward 10 minutes later, 20 yards down the bank, boom, sets the hook, guess what? Check this picture, had that voodoo shrimp right in that redfish's mouth, got it back.
You saw that matrix shad, that was a Creole shrimp.
Yeah, shrimp Creole. We fished for this challenge to make memories. Jeff says the fish was filleted because we truly believe that's what she wanted. That's a pretty good story.
It's pretty good.
Now, Miss Karen Antley Thigpen, who is the owner, her and Larry, of the Triple T Lodge under Leeville. We always been there. But you got a chance to go get her a gator. And look at this big old smile. A pretty nice sized gator to boot.
Very big.
Now, how you
say
say
that? Gators, a lot of shows about gators because the season is just getting over.
Now there's this guy here, Johnny Ray. How you say that? I ain't good at these Italian names.
That's a little duck hunting, something that made me sick. I didn't get to make a teal hunt with all the business things we've been having. But my brothers and them got a lease out in the southwest in the right fields. My brother Johnny sent me those pictures. He happened to be working in Lake Charles. My brother Johnny Rusponi, his son Brandon, Matt Tesson, and his friend David. Yes, 2 days they limit out, Friday and Saturday. Friday and Sunday, excuse me. Then you got somebody else on Saturday.
Well, guys, remember to send us some pictures. Try to get some light in the face. Nice horizontal picture. But you know what?
I got some more reports.
You got some more reports. I'm ready for them. Go for it.
You ready? Lake Catherine. Mr. David and Angie Stewart send me some, not no pictures this time, but some reports saying that all their captains are coming in catching some fish. Some people fishing white trout, but the trout are moving in, catching trout. Redfish are a constant. You can catch redfish up and down the bank in Lake Bourne, in Lake Catherine. I know if y'all heard of Unknown Pass. Todd Masson on his website, Marshman Masson, you can see he's been catching fish, had a limit of fish in Lake Bourne. Chaz, Dockside TV. Check these real website out. We show y'all some of the things on our show, but these guys
Lord,
got very popular.
That one that Chaz got fishing under the lights, you start seeing some of these 18-inch trout. Man, he had my water bottle. I called Stuart up and said, "Brother, ain't under your lights yet?" He said, "Not yet, but that's coming."
Well, I blacked out them under the lights. They were all catching week before I got there, but my light is paid off because somebody broke it, but I got one new one coming. So, but I'm catching crabs off there. You know the best bait?
Fish heads.
Yeah, you can use speckled trout. People use everything but redfish. Redfish, they get them. But I'm going to tell you, with chicken neck, they use chicken guts. Number one is duck guts. And that's also good trout line bait, duck hearts and stuff. Yeah, duck season coming up, and all these duck season, remember to keep some of them guts.
Hey, that makes sense. You know, we got to close out. We got to do a shout out to, I guess, one of these people that you don't replace.
All I'm going to say is you got to give me my paper back because there's so many things I know about it. Dr. Foster Sanders, I've been around him all my life. He used to be a doctor for the Struma High School football team. He's the general practitioner, and he donated so much time to LSU. In fact, he donated his body to LSU Medical School. But his son, Foxy, was the first one started to save the Chaffalay Basin, get the gill nets. Crazy as Foxy would get on Florida Boulevard, him and his friends, remember, blowing duck calls and hollering and fighting for things in conservation. Dr. Foster was so good and so kind. He had so many people. He's so smart. One of the best carvers around. He used to carve things and give prizes. That was one of his favorite gifts to people when he would go. Somebody, and they'd let me a guess, he sent Travis Day and them some decoys and stuff and ducks that he created. You don't see that wood duck. But he was a true outdoorsman. He's a conservationist, but he was a true outdoorsman. He fished False River. Back in that day, he could have won any tournaments they run. He fished False River with the jig worm and different things. He took all his kids, his son-in-laws, his grandkids. He always had them. Billy Sanders sort of took at him, his nephew, Billy. When his dad passed away, Dr. Sanders was with him every time. On the dove hunts, I'm going to leave him with one word. I still one of the famous ones. He was under that tree. he was busting them doves coming in. Everybody was backing up, letting me shoot first. And I said, Dr. Sanders, you still shoot that gun, huh, at 90-something years old? He said, yeah, I shoot just as good as I was when I was 20. He said, the only trouble is I don't hit as good as I used to.
Now, you told me you needed some notes. You ain't ever looked down. That's when you just
that's
have
how
a
much
memory.
I know.
No, that's how much of a man that you remember. You don't need notes of
of him.
somebody's history like that.
He's so well missed. They paid a tribute to him at the last dove hunt. They had his picture up there. He was in nursing home. Poor thing fell. Almost 95 years old. God bless you. Pray for us up there, Dr. Sanders. You're a super, super person. You're in my memory for a long time, and all your family. I hope y'all see this. You know, what a legend we lost. 2 legends in 1 week is hard to believe.
Well, you know, an innovator, an idea man, loved the outdoors, Mr. Tarver. We all know him from Toledo Tackle, but if you don't know him, when I say the name Mr. Twister, you go automatically know. You know, there's just people that have changed the whole fishing industry that changes things. And, you know, when you were talking about Mr. Sanders earlier and all of his care and things, Mr. Tarver just made a difference. He was innovative, and it was his passion.
Loved sac-a-lait fish. And if you go there early in the morning, he was in that back table with all them people getting waiting on, some of the best breakfast you can get. Toledo Tackle, everybody all over the country knows them.
My hearts go out to y'all.
His son and his family, you know, I'm sure his legend's going to keep on.
Exactly. Keep that legend on.
Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy. Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. Relief Windows. Experience. Quality. Service. Catering Cajun. Creative catering from casual to corporate. Visit Baton Rouge, an authentic Louisiana experience. Murphy Law Firm. Don't be a victim twice. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.